Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition. And what we're going to be doing this time is a little ancient site here. We got to see if we can, well, gain control of the living crystal lapidary. Before we do that, there's really only one thing. Take that back, two things I want to do. We're fully healed here with the Tiamat, and I'm thinking why don't we come off our rest and relaxation and see if we can't just go ahead and take out a little nest to give this vehicle and its crew a little more experience. I think they can handle a nest, at least I hope so, and that's what we're gonna find out. And then we'll go back over to the Manticore team and get ready to get things going there. One thing I wanted to do on personnel, it's something I keep forgetting to do, even when I've had him going out on missions, and that's Kairos. I keep forgetting, because we've had the SP, we've had the ability to do it. I've been meaning to give him dash for so long, and even though he's not going to be going on this ancient site, I'm stepping in here just to give him dash so I don't forget to do it coming up. So that way when he frenzies everybody, he can keep up with everybody. And I might as well just go ahead and strength-wise, I think we're okay with what we're carrying. Let's just go with one more willpower and we're good. About the only other thing we can do is maybe also then, as someone out there wiser than myself gave me the idea, that why don't we just go ahead also and give him the speedy legs to help speed him up so he can keep up with all those people he frenzies. So we're going to go ahead and maybe spend, it's only 100 mutagens, and we have mutagens, so the mutagens are not an issue for us right now. Let's go through with the mutation. There we go. So we're just made Kairos a little bit quicker. Very good. Now let's get out here and get ready to deploy on this mission. The ancient site it is extreme. We've learned a little bit, even though we handled it well, we've learned how dangerous it can be with those deadly lasers shooting across the map. So it's a nighttime level. We may not have the best perception. Let's start this mission. Let's get ourselves equipped and let's get it done. We do have a scarab available, but given what we've seen on these maps, we're gonna skip the scarab. We're gonna go with our best troops to start out, which means we have to trim a couple. And I think, at least for a difficult ancient site, we're gonna take off this rookie here, and we're gonna take off John Bradford there. We're gonna take a heavy and a sniper here. Let's just go see if Kyle Reese and Neo are fully equipped, and then we'll go down to the Manticore team, see how they're looking. And Kyle Reese, you are pretty well decked out, but what I'm going to do for you at the moment, never did figure out, and I'm not going to overspend that way. What I'm going to do is give you a tiny bit more strength, little by little when we can afford it. And you're good to go. And we'll throw in that one extra strength that you earned with a grenade, just in case something gets too close. Like we don't have longer shooting grenades available. Neo, I think we're going to keep you just the way you are. I'm happy with this build, and we aren't going to cross-class you yet. So let's get down there and get over to the Manticore team, starting with Nikolai. Make sure... No, I guess we're all equipped because I accidentally pressed the button. See you on the battlefield. Isn't that the way it works? Sometimes I sit there and I hold a position and look around going, is that what I really want to do? Is that what I really want to do? And then other times I have happy fingers and I click that mouse button before I've thought about even what my name is. I just do. It just takes me somewhere. Let's get a feel for this map. It doesn't feel as big as the last ancient site that we did. It's got a center path going up to a center raised area, so there's not a lot of super high ground compared to some of the other map or the other map that we did. So if we move up the center, there's a lot of blocking of our line of sight. We can go left, we can go right, and when in doubt, I'm left-handed, we go left. let's get our assaults to start leading it off for us. We're going to get moving with you, Sade, the smooth operator. We're going to save up our will at the moment and start seeing if we can sense where the enemy is.
Moving to coordinates.
And so far, no. Let's run over to this. We're kind of going to clear the wings first, I guess is what we're going to do. Going up the middle, we have a chance to have people come at us from both sides. That's the last thing I want. So yeah, we're going to stay out to the wings, clear a wing at a time, then maybe move across the center, then come back to the other wing until we are sure we've found everybody. And so far, nothing. You, Takeda, how far can you make it? We're going to kind of do the same thing with you, except over on this side. And so far, nothing. So why don't we get our snipers moving? I guess what we're going to do is take cover over here in case we see something down here long range. I don't know what else. I don't know how else to approach it. We're going to just take the left side and work on clearing it off until we move to another area. Neo, you don't have the movement as it's quite as good as these more advanced and level up guys. Actually, speak of the devil, Joe Murata, you're an advanced higher level guy and you don't seem to have quite the movement, so maybe we'll have to look at that in the future if I dare remember by the time we get to it. Now I just have heavies left. Kyle Reese, I don't think you have a rocket jetpack. Nope, so you're on foot. Run it out, guy, run it out. In fact, we're not jet jumping anybody. We're just running everybody out at the moment. I don't mind keeping a heavy out in the open temporarily, because if my guys with better perception don't see anything, you're probably not going to anyway either. Okay, our first move is done and nothing is in sight. Okay, our job now is to keep moving. Keep seeing what we can spy.
Here comes the Phoenix.
Sade, still nothing down there. So this side may be the quiet side that we're starting out. That means the other side is going to be quite the fun. So why don't we bring you over here on this cover? And we're just not seeing anything. Maybe we can get a higher perception individual over here. We'll start out over here.
Let's do this.
And even a higher perception individual sees nothing. Let's take you up a little closer over here, Rabizaso. Aha, we see something. And it's a hoplite. And ooh, I don't know if I want to go. Well, you are an infiltrator, so maybe you can get a little closer than the average individual to the hoplite. Let's find out if that's true or not.
Moving to...
And we are seeing multiple hoplites. Well, we're about to find out if we're going to cause ourselves some trouble here.
Here they are.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. They like to travel in packs, apparently.
Moving to coordinates.
And this one is not in the pack. Well, fortunately, we do have an infiltrator, which allows us to get a little closer, because I think an average person standing over here would have activated, potentially, all these hoplites. So let's hope by moving some snipers into this cover that we won't be too close, because a mass of these guys, not something I necessarily am looking forward to right now. Why don't we, just in case, maybe we can dash you here, Joe Murata.
Pushing to the limits.
At least get you into a cover position so you can quick aim if they become alive and active, and apparently not. So at least at this range, we're okay. So Neo, that means I want to bring you to try and set up here to shoot against them, and for the moment, that's your spot right here. And you, Takeda. It would be nice to be able to get you a little closer. That range, I would think, there's no sight here. And we're starting to get you close enough where dash and your stick, wouldn't it be nice to be able to get you close enough to be able to use that stick? Because we found out how useful that can be. So let's see if we can sneak you in here without activating them. So far, so good. So apparently they need line of sight just like lots of others do. Now we have Boom Blast, and I'm kind of feeling like that may be a way to activate them once we're in position. So why don't we start here, and we'll finish up here. And even though you're wide open where you're standing, we're going to leave you there to hopefully help us out coming up. We will overwatch here in case they decide to wake up. Sade, we're going to keep you and your smooth self right there. Cowries, let's get you running in the right direction. And finally, we got a slam strike available. We'll have you hang out with Nikolai for the moment. We can overwatch just in case they have the ability to move forward and activate. Okay, so nothing surprising happened. It's up to us to get these guys going, and the question becomes, do I do it by sending some rockets and explosives over here? Is that the way I should activate? And the thing is, if I do activate that way, we pretty much are going to have to kill him, because otherwise Nikolai's standing in the open. And so the question becomes, do we have enough shots that we can bring to bear? And without quick aim, oh, we do have quick aim now. Thank goodness for small favors. So we could probably get you here, swap Joe Murata over here, come up with some ways to gain some extra shots. We do have some potentials here. So, I think we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. And open with you, Nikolai. Let's do your Boom Blast. Let's make it happen.
On it.
And start the damage parade. Now, where was that other guy over here? Well, I could have sworn there were 3 of them over here. We're gonna plop it right here because I thought the other one was back over this way. Hopefully we'll pick them up and get this thing going. And they are definitely going now. They are standing up, and there is the other guy right here. So let's get the other grenade going. Didn't seem to be super amazingly effective, so we're going to try the rocket next. And hope that delivers a little more damage and wears down some more of this armor. Alrighty. Now it's a matter of getting some sniper shots on these guys down here. Hoping we can deal some big-time damage. Joe Murata, you're going to take one of those shots. We're going to move you right here. What do we see? Something else? Oh, it's the one we already knew about back here. Come on over here, Joe. I don't know that I necessarily need to worry about mark for death or quick aim or any of the above. We're just going to see what this shot looks like. Oh, guess what? Quick aim is important because we are 1 tick less than we need for a non-assisted shot. So quick aim it is.
Taking aim.
And we have a chance to take this guy out and lower their numbers just like that. One down, many more to go. Neo, we're going to give you a chance now, and I don't know with your lesser rifle if you'll have a chance or what that chance will be, but we're going to find out here in a moment. And it's not quite good enough, apparently. So we're going to go right here. Hopefully they don't hit it through that little hole there, and see if you can give him some hurt. And as soon as he turned, he became unhighlighted, and that was a waste of a shot. We hit his shield instead. Well, 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 well. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? I'm kind of tempted to try and stick to our snipers here. Double quick aim with you, Robbie Zasso. I guess we're going to find out here in a moment. If you're shot, even because they can't perceive you at the moment, once you shoot, are you going to be perceived by this guy, and is he going to come alive too? I hope not.
I've got this.
We want the we want the awake guys. That's what we want to start out with. Let's do another quick aim. And let's hope with this cover we still have some kind of a shot. We're about to find out. Well, it's some kind of a shot, but I don't know if I'd call it a great shot. Let's find out. Whoa! Way to go! So 3 hoplites are down. So I'm almost feeling like, do we take a chance and hope the big guy's not over here and we don't wake him up? How far can you get with dash? Not far enough. Well, actually, it's double dash would get you here. So that if we did a double dash, that would get you far enough for 1 swing or 2 swings of the stick. So I don't know why I was thinking, because this tells me how far we can get with approximately with 2 dashes. So you, we're going to bring you out of cover. And this first dash is going to tell us if we're going to find anybody that's going to be a problem. And he's now alert about us. We can dash here. I think we're going to put you right about here, so you're behind a rock in case we find something else. And no, nothing else appeared. And it's dazed, and we didn't quite kill it. But we have a second. That's because, thank goodness, most people have 2 actions for that. We have a single action. Let's finish him off. Alright, we're in good shape with 4 of these hoplites down. We still got to search out the big guy, and you know there's probably at least, who knows, is it 4 or 6 more? I can't even recall how many hoplites I can even expect to see on these missions. We're going to bring you up here a little closer, Sade. I think what we're going to end up doing is circling around. Should we circle around the back to then see what we see over here, or should we withdraw and start working our way up the center? That's a question for the ages. And since you made it over here, odds are there's probably not a whole heck of a lot over here. So what we'll probably do next turn is start leading with our sneakiest individual to see what we see in the center section as we start trying to search these guys out. Kyle Reese, let's bring you over here. Let's sneak you over here and see if we see anything.
Here I am. Let's do this.
So far, nothing. Sigourney, we're going to bring you right here.
Catch me if you can.
And the center does not seem to be a hotbed of activity. Sade, let's run you over in this direction too. hear noises, and what does that mean? Usually those drums mean somebody else just became active, but I don't think they just get active on their own, do they? I guess we'll find out. Like I said, I don't have a whole heck of a lot of experience on these maps. So hopefully that music was just something to tease me. Let's bring you over here, Sigourney. Nothing. Even your big, loud, clunky self did not see anything over here. Kyle Reese, let's see if your big, loud, clunky self can find anything over here. So far, nothing. So it makes me feel a little safer about running away the heck over here. With a lot of us. As we try to search out the rest of the freaking map here where nothing is to be found at the moment. And you're kind of being left in the back here. Probably going to be wise to catch up with everybody else. Fortunately, you have the speed with which to do that. I think we'll bring you right here just so you have some cover, just in case. Uh-oh. We just saw somebody. What'd we see? Who'd we see? Oh, and he is alive. He is active. Will he have a way to shoot through this rock and whatnot? It would appear not. So you kind of feeling like I'll bring you over here. Uh-oh. We have two of them alive and well. 260 hit points. That seems to be their norm. So let's bring you into hiding. I don't want you to get laser beamed and have a chance to get laser beamed from this cover position here. Well, we now know where two more hoplites are. And we don't have a lot of freedom of movement to move anybody around too much. Stay there. Stay there. We're going to have to readjust a lot of us here coming up. Ooh, he can get through there. Is he going to have a shot? Oh, no. Phew. Well, we definitely can take care of this one, you. That's not a problem. That's not an issue. We don't even have to use any will to get it done. So let's bring you out here. Yeah, we know, we know. So the first time we hacked these guys, we were able to do it in one blow. So they aren't a guaranteed single SWAT kill. But we got him well in hand. We're going to bring you back over to this cover now, you. If they had only run together, we could have done a little rapid clearance and killed them both and all that good stuff. But now we got to worry about this guy here. I don't know if I have anybody who can get quite where they need to be. What I could do is Joe Murata. 2 dashes and a quick aim, and you have the will to be able to do it. Let's hope you don't then see something else that would make it amazingly inconvenient. So let's do your 2 dashes. There's not quite a guarantee that we would see him from here. Although you'd think you'd be able to step out and see him, so we better go here and hope. Yeah, we gotta be able to see him from here. Oh, but there's 2 of them! So that means for sure, Nikolai, we gotta get you into the action. Let's step you back so you can shoot over the stuff in front of you. Well, dang it, I'd like, it means you're only gonna get 2 shots, a rocket and a grenade. We're still gonna boom. Well, no, we're gonna boom blast just so we can get 2 shots. We don't necessarily need it for the distance, but if I don't boom blast, our turn ends with a grenade, and I don't get to shoot the rocket. So we're gonna plop it right here, hopefully, and damage both of them. And we got another one active over here. So apparently, they just become active at some point without us necessarily having to trigger them, so we got to be aware of that. They could be moving around anywhere now. And here's where we go with the rocket to finish it off. Probably gonna have to reload a backup rocket now. I'm very, very worried about the health of Joe Murata at the moment. Very, very worried.
5 by 5.
Let's do a little quick aim.
Ready to fire.
Now, what would be nice if I had somebody who had a proper perk,
Ready to roll.
namely Onslaught. And I'm thinking of giving you a little bit of Onslaught. The problem is I would need to get moved a little closer, and that kind of has me mightily exposed by doing this. How close do we need to get? That's probably about how close we need to get.
We've got incoming.
Uh-oh. And the big guy's active! Holy smokerooners! Holy scheisse, my lord, what the hell's going on here? Okay. Let's finish our onslaught. And we now have to decide, do I need to retreat? But these guys can move and shoot and all that good stuff. Let's go see what our shot looks like here.
Taking aim.
Unfortunately, it is not possible to get this guy's head. It's not possible to get that eye. Or is it? It's not possible to take out the crystal beam. It could be possible that we're gonna die. That's really disconcerting here. We're gonna go for lowering their numbers this way. Oh, and we missed! So much for lowering. Yes, that. Do you think that could have gone better? Do you think? Oh, my lord.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, I'm prepared. We gotta change your voice pack, Kyle Reese. It's sounding like a little kid as opposed to Kyle Reese voice.
Watch this.
Well, that's the best you can do is lower some armor to help us out down the road.
I'll be right there.
Neo, there's really no good spot for you.
Ready.
Sade, hard to be a smooth operator from where you are. Robbie Zasso, wouldn't it be nice if we could get you somewhere? Well, we're definitely going to deploy a decoy when we have a chance. In fact, we're going to get you over here and deploy that decoy and hope it attracts the big guy. And get him over there as close as we can and see if the big guy is going to fall for it. Who knows? Cross your fingers. Neo, I don't know where we best can get our sniper to take a shot. So what we're going to do, probably going to get charged up here, flank and zap and zoop in Joe Murata's history. So what we're going to do is, in case you come this way, we're going to set an overwatch. In Sade, we're also going to bring you up
Moving
for a little overwatch also. Unless... no, we're not close enough. We were too far back. So we're going to do a little overwatch ourselves. We'll just kind of go wide, hoping we get lucky. And let's get you out of some line of sight here, Nikolai. Fingers crossed. Alright, one laser beam missed. And a return fire. This is the guy that worries me. Ah! That wasn't good. That was the cost of getting us that extra shot that we missed. Now we gotta hope the big guy falls for the decoy. No, fall for the decoy, please. Alright. Options. What are the options? Fortunately, Joe, you're stuck. We gotta do some big time damage on the big guy here, or we're hurting.
Ready.
Neil, what does your shot look like?
Lining up a shot.
One option.
5 by 5.
We don't have enough will, not enough action points. It says we can't apply marked for death to get extra damage. So our decoy didn't exactly help us out. What we can do is get up here and mark the big guy for death. And hope that we got enough folks nearby that can damage him. Okay.
That hurt, didn't
Up
it?
a shot.
Be nice if you turned our way again. Like that.
No mercy.
The head is still not exactly playing nice with us. Neo, what did we figure that shot? You would have a shot up there. So let's do quick aim so we have 2 shots. goodness you have quick aim now. Let's go for the head.
Gotcha.
Now hopefully we hit the head. Now let's do our last quick aim. Can we take... we can't take out a head.
Still on target.
I don't know what we're hitting, but it's not the head. Sigourney. Yeah, poison damage isn't exactly what we need right now. We can't exactly get you out of the way for what's about to come. So I think what we got to do is we got to play a little rapid clearance here with UU and hopefully gain enough actions here. We're going to start out rapid clearance takes 5 and then dash. There's 8 right there, which is going to leave us with only 5. So we aren't going to have much left after this. There's dash you, my man. If we dash you again, I don't know if we'll get you out here. Gets rid of the hoplite. Still doesn't do anything about the big guy up here. Doesn't do a whole heck of a lot on the big guy up here. That's the bad news. Now if I bring you here, you'll gain 2 back. Because he's injured, so 1 swipe should kill him. Because these guys, I think what's causing the lack of the 1 hit is now that the big guy's awake, they're a little tougher. So that may be why 1 SWAT was killing them in the last mission before the big guy or after the big guy was killed. And now it's not. So let's bring you down here for a SWAT. Hope I'm playing this right. Now a dash, I don't know if it'll get you far enough. That's the kicker. It will, it will, it will. Thank goodness for that gap over here. Problem is, you're not going to get close enough for the big stick over here. What it does do at least give you a shot from where you're standing. Can these guys be war cried? Who else is out here that would it says you can war cry, so there's more guys out here. That's what that tells me. I'm telling you. So I don't know that I necessarily would want to stand there and take a shot against the big guy. Let's see who else we can get to fire. I got to see what that crystal laser head looks like, because that's what's going to hurt us. That's what's going to kill us if we are unable to take it out. The head has 48 hit points, period. And you don't have any kind of thing that you can shoot with that little bit of action points available. Yikes. Let's see. I can definitely bring you over here. We got a slam strike. Can we take out the head from here? You're bleeding like crazy. Am I sending you to your death, Sigourney? Might be.
Trying to aim.
We have a chance to take it out. So he cannot laser us. Now that means he can still stomp like crazy. How much damage can those stompers do, though? It's a stomp shock attack. So he can shock us to death. Is there anything he can swing at us to do damage? I don't know. we maybe, we're going to be lucky on this one. Do you have a 2-action weapon? Absolutely not. And getting you anywhere else does not help us. So, Nikolai, we're going to try the war cry. That's something you can do. We're going to get you reloaded with your rockets. And we're going to get ready for another turn.
I'm going.
And maybe shock attack is going to take us out of it. I don't know. We're going to run you as far away as we can get, Joe Murata. Kyle Reese, we're bringing you in as far as you can get also. And I don't think there's anything you also can do. What have we got? Vanish? Well, I don't think you're exactly being seen right now anyway. So we're going to keep you right there. And you kind of want to get you covered, because if you can war cry, that means there's probably somebody else out here, so I want to get you hidden. There's that person wherever they are. Hopefully, can they get out of there? I might have run you to... No, are they trapped in there? I think there's an individual that's semi-trapped in there. We'll have to see how that works. Let's find out what happens. So we are dazed, we are hurting, and we're bleeding, but we're not dying. So we're going to see if we can do this. Can you mark for death one more time? Can you, from your position there, see this guy? And Sigourney, we're going to run you out of the way. Can you? No, you can't even run out of the way? Yes, you can barely run out of the way. Because we're going to try a little something over here. It's called Rage Burst. Let's see if this marked for death fool
Get this done.
can be Rage Burst. Pretty dang good job. Pretty dang good job. Kyle Reese, do you have a med kit? No, you do not. A little oversight there. You know, Neo, we need to give you some shots because we got to get you improved. You have not quite enough for 2. So we'll just take the one you have.
Preparing to fire.
I'm going to wear this guy down. Where does he have no armor? Like right around here, we'll do the maximum damage.
Gotcha.
Sigourney, what can we do with you? You have Rage Burst also. So we could move you this far and Rage Burst you. And that may just finish him off.
Problem solved.
He's gone. Problem solved. Out of ammo, reload. Oh, you don't quite have the movement available. Let's run you up here so you can heal. Fortunately, Sigourney's not bleeding enough. And we're going to have to figure out how can we get rid of this guy. You... There's a guy in there. I don't know if you're going to be able to swat him from this level. Let's at least get up here and see if we can gain eyes on him. It's going to be one of those, how are we going to end the mission if we can't do anything? Fortunately, we can reach him. And we got just enough for 2 swings. Is that it? You know, even if you hide in the bunker, you can't escape the stick of you. Good job, guys. No promotions, unfortunately. We got some big-time injuries we're going to have to get fixed up and healed. Kyle Reese, I don't know why. Oh, no, it's not Kyle Reese. That's your experience. Joe Murata, you got a... And Sigourney Weaver, you also got some decent injuries on this one. We're going to have to get those fixed and healed. All right, so we got some great... Forgot about these rewards. Some great materials on that one. And the control enables manufacturer from exotic materials. So there we go. Do we have to keep anybody here to have control? Let's see. We have to deploy a guardian. But we don't have enough to pay for a guardian yet. So there you go. I think what we do is we send the Thunderbird back up here to continue mining crystals, and then what we do is we send back here to heal those that need healing, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, because right here, that's the injury. Ripley is the one that ended up getting the worst injury when that laser I-beam was able to hit her. That's what hurt. So Thunderbird, let's get you up here. And we found a scavenging site. High threat level, Pandoran. Where is this one? This is down here, this site we were searching. So guess what? We got our next mission here because we're getting a little low on tech. We can always use more materials. And I got archaeology labs I want to build. We got things we want to do that require resources. So that's what we're going to spend our time with here right at the moment coming up. And the Tiamat is still on its way to the nest, so that could be very well the mission after that. So all we got to do now is take the Manticore and get healed.
Research complete.
So we finished Agile Grenade Launcher development. So we have a Phoenix Assault Grenade Launcher for our assaults. And we're going to build one of them suckers. In fact, we're probably going to build a couple of these suckers just to see how they look and work. And here it is. Let's build 2 of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds to get us started. What I was thinking of being able to do, but we're too injured to do it. We'll have to come back. I want to be able to get over here to this mission also. We're going to have to figure out what we want to do and how we want to guard this thing. And here we need to have a ship, a manned aircraft to obtain the exotic materials. This, I assume, we have to guard it somehow. I'll have to figure out exactly how we need to guard these things and use these things coming up. But we do have 18 living crystals. Let's see, crystalline formations extracted in quarries and processed in the lapidary. So what do we have to do to be able to process them? There's the big question. And we have, I don't know if I saw this one before, enemy invasion over here. Oh, I did see it. But we're not going to be able to get to it. Not unless we go with the Helios team to get it done. And we don't know what kind of nest, lair, citadel is attacking. Oh, it's being attacked by the Pure, so it's not a nest of any kind. Do I have the right kind of team on my Helios? Could I get there in time? I don't know. We may have to do that I like the opportunity against the pure. Do we have enough snipers over here? We got Drummix. And we have Lou Gossett, and we have Tom Cruise. So we do have a fair amount of snipers available to give this one a shot. I'm going to see if we can get here in time to see if we can defend against the pure. They are not going to be simple. They are not going to be easy. When's the last time you saw a pure mission? Well, we don't know if it's extreme or what it is. But I think we're going to try helping them with the pure is what we're going to try. So let's get both our Helios flying. And we'll find out if we can make it. We got some more. Of course, there's more going on. Arthron Tyrant Prime 420. Look at the armor he's got, and he's also got the weapon. Yikes! We don't need to know anymore, right? Spitterhead, gun, shield, armor, return fire. Yeah, we're getting these guys are getting better and better and better. What kind? Acid grenades, acid launcher arm, speed. Yikes! And what does this Chiron do? That's what I want to find out. What does he shoot? Goo bombs. Another one that can shoot goo bombs. But we're starting slowly to get anti-goo legs. So if we can keep that progress going little by little, those will not annoy me as much. And at least it's not the poison goo that can be shot from Attila. That's probably coming, right? And Attila, speaking of Attila, oof, those don't look kind. Multi-shot cannons, sonic blast that can daze us, a death belch, spawn multiple small creatures on death. Holy smokes! This guy does not sound like fun. 3,800 hit points, good movement, monster leap still, and the sonic blast is emitted in a cone. Yikes! This guy does not sound fun. And finally, we got another Scylla. What's different on this guy? The hit points are way higher. Frenzy, spawn mind fragger. So this guy is a defensive nut. He's got armor up the yin yang. Look at that heavy carapace, 80 armor. You've got to be kidding me. Spawning abdomen is still the only hope armor wise with 30. That's usually what we go with. Marked for death. Yeah. Oh my lord. Let's close this intelligence report. I don't need to look at it anymore. And let's continue the flight up there. Who else have we got flying around? We've got these guys returning to their duties, and we've got we're almost to the nest. So we're going to find out which one comes up first. It looks like the nest may end up being the next mission. Let's find out if we can even make it here in time to help with the pure. We're going to keep you there. We're going to keep you there to heal. And Helios have a way to go. You just might make it, guys. But not before the nest. So we have probably our lowest level team that's going to be taking this on next episode. And then we're going to see if we make it to that defense against the pure. And after that, we have potential scavenging missions. We have do the mission that gets us up to 75% for New Jericho. So we got choices galore. Hopefully I can keep things straight in my head, and hopefully I can keep us moving at least in a positive direction and not get sidetracked by too many of these missions. But that's where we are. Hope you enjoyed today's mission. It was a little different than our first one against the Ancients. A lot different than the first one against our Ancients. I can now guarantee you that I prefer finding the big guy first before dealing with all the hoplites. I don't like having to deal with the big guy amongst all the hoplites. So anyway, thumbs up if you enjoyed the mission. We still survived, even though we took some hurt. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. I do hope to see you next time.